Hello and welcome to Soul Alchemy TV. I'm your host, Susie Edwards, and in today's episode, we're going to be looking at what the month ahead has in store for us. So we're going to be talking a little bit about the moon. We are going to be doing a tarot and oracle card reading to see what we can expect for the month ahead, the things that we can work on to help move our lives and our businesses forwards, but also what we need to let go of, the zodiac energies that are coming in with the moon, what they mean and how they can help us to move forwards. So as always, I have shuffled various decks, just seeing what has fallen out for us to give us a little bit of guidance, insight, clarity, guidance, and explain the energies that are going on at the moment to really help us to move forwards. So just in general, okay, so just looking at what's going on generally, I have kind of split the cards into two piles. Okay, so we have the full moon in Scorpio on the 5th. So we're looking at the energies around that. And then we have the new moon in Taurus on the 19th. So we'll look at the energies around that as well. So I've kind of split the cards into a few different areas to really help us to understand what is going on. Okay, so in general, for the month ahead, this is definitely time for you to step into your willpower. Okay, you have the will, the ability to make changes in your life, and the moon cycles really help to support us to do that. Okay, there is a cycle within the moon that helps us to do various different things. So there are 8 main phases within the moon cycle that can help us. Now, we're going to primarily talk about the new moon and the full moon, but be aware that there are different cycles that will help us to grow, help us to expand, help us to reconnect to ourselves, help us to let go, help us to sit in gratitude. Okay, and if you want to know more about working with the phases of the moon, I will drop my free ebook into the description so that you can grab that. So just have a look below and I will put the information there. But we're going to focus primarily on the full and the new moon that are coming up on the dates that I have said. Okay, so I feel that because this card came up, because it shows all of the different moon phases, knowing and understand the moon phases can be so powerful in helping you to create an abundant life and create an abundant business as well. So if you're drawn to the moon, then you really do start to learn more about that. And you can start by downloading my free ebook. Okay, this is the first card that's come up. Moon phases can help us do so many things. And when we're working in alignment with the moon, we are working in alignment with the natural ebb and flow of the energy. Okay, so working with phases of the moon, really powerful. Also working with your intuition as well. So this is a great time to really start building your intuition, okay, and trusting those nudges, trusting those gut feelings that are coming through for us. The first of the moon cycles that we're going to be looking at is the full moon in Scorpio. Now, Scorpio is a water sign, and then we have new moon in Taurus, and Taurus is an earth sign. Okay, this is an earth sign card, and this is very much about that practicality, that homeliness, that working, recycling stuff, working within the home, and the home being really important, as well as relationships. So you're going to see more of this earthy energy come forwards. Now, I asked, what is a great crystal that we can work with this month to support us? And lepiodite came up for us. Okay, so this is not a crystal that I know an awful lot about. So it says, have you been feeling depressed? Do you have mood swings? It is time to restore well-being. A joyful outlook on life can be yours. Take the necessary steps to shift your focus from that which troubles you to that which brings you joy. So this is a fantastic crystal that we can work with. And as we're going into this energy of the full moon is about releasing, right? We have Scorpio with this full moon, and Scorpio as a water sign is very much about our emotions, right? So being able to release emotions that are holding us back, that are keeping us stuck, that are burning our energy is going to be really, really important. So this will be a great crystal to work with for the month ahead. And I also put this from the Starseed deck. Okay, just a reminder that you are not alone. Okay, we have so many beings of light that want to support us, from our spirit guides to spirit family, ascended masters, angels, archangels. There are so many beings that are here to support us. So I just wanted to remind you that you are not alone. You always have support around you that can help guide you. And this links in very, very nicely with your intuition. So connecting into your own intuition, your higher self, your soul is also going to help you to move forwards this month. So, okay, so as I said, we have the full moon in Scorpio coming up. Now, in Scorpio energy can be very, very intense. Okay, Scorpio's ruling planet is Pluto, and Pluto is the planet of transformation. Okay, so with that comes death, rebirth, and regeneration. So this is definitely a time for transformation, right? For letting go of the things that are no longer serving us. Okay, the things that cause us pain, the things that cause us grief, sorrow, heartache, all of things need to be let go of. When we clear different things from our energy, we create space for new things to come in. If our energy is full of anger, pain, resentment, hurt, frustration, and all of those emotions, we don't have the energetic space for anything else. And when we don't have energetic space, we then don't have physical space either, right? We need to have a good clearing, and the full moon really supports us to do that. At the time of the full moon, it's a great time to do some rituals, right? To release. Okay, full moon is all about releasing, right? We want to release our gratitude into the universe. We want to release old emotions, old patterns, behaviors, beliefs, all of the things, right? And we can do that by creating rituals. So I will put a link to my latest blog in the description as well, or along here, so that you can check in with what rituals you can do to help you through this phase. So the cards that came out linked to this, firstly, was the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords, although it's a swords card, right, it really talks about that heartache, right? That hurt, pain, sorrow, and loss. So although we can feel it emotionally, this is talking about the mental, the thoughts that we have around heartache, loss, pain. When we've experienced trauma, we have a tendency to keep overlooking, keep going over it. What could I have done differently? Why did this happen to me? Right? And this is where all the thoughts come from that we want to clear, but we also want to clear that emotion from our heart as well. Okay, because otherwise we put up heart walls. And when we put up heart walls, it's really hard for people to connect us, to understand our energy. So some heart clearing and some mind clearing here is going to be really, really important this month. Okay, so again, we have transmuting pain come up. So this could be around relationships. This could be around money. This could be around loss, family. Anything where you are holding on to pain needs to be released now. It needs to be released so that we can replace it with something far more powerful. Okay, replacing it with love, happiness, joy, purpose, all of the things. And that's really, really important, because we have Scorpio in the moon in Scorpio, sorry, we have transformation. We have the ability and the power to transform our lives, to be able to open up our true potential, right? You need to step into the power, the will power, to be able to do that. Okay, and that's really, really important. You don't want to be stuck where you are consistently. So this is a fantastic opportunity for you to transmute all of that hurt, pain, upset, loss into something more powerful so that you can unlock your true potential. Scorpio is helping you to do that. Okay, so really look at every area of your life. What do you need to let go of? What can you transmute now to help you to move forwards? We want to transmute this pain so that we can create more heart space for love, for happiness, for joy, and for purpose as well. So we have the Sorcerer here. Now, the Sorcerer also talks about the things that we are putting out to the universe. This is the time to really pay attention to your thoughts, patterns, behaviors, and the language that you are using every single day, because our words and our thoughts create our reality. So we want to make sure that is positive. So again, this is kind of a warning to, really look into what are you putting out to the universe, but also the Sorcerer has magic abilities, right? We have the magic within us to change our language, to change our thoughts, to change our beliefs, our patterns, and all of the things that we are putting out into the universe so that we can attract more happiness and joy, right? More wealth, more loving relationships, whatever it is that you want. Remember that you are the sorcerer or the sorceress, and you can create your own reality. But it is important to know what it is that you're sending out to the universe. So lack and scarcity really links in with exactly what we have been talking about, right? You hold the key to opening up abundance for yourself. Okay. Again, it's very much about paying attention to what you are putting out there. What are you putting out in the universe? If you're putting out that, I'm always broke, or there's never enough money at the end of the month, I can't afford it. Well, that's exactly what you're getting back. So again, we want to look at your mindset around money, okay, and prosperity and wealth, because if you don't know what you're putting out there, then you don't know what you're going to get back. So it's important to understand what language you're using, what you're putting out there. If you've got kids, I think it's very easy to quickly say, I can't afford it, right? And then you're telling the universe, well, okay, well, I'm in scarcity and lack, so I want more of that. Right. So, find creative ways. I know that when my kids were little, I never used to say, I can't afford it. Right. Because that was detrimental to everything that I was manifesting at that time, like my new house and a new life in Italy. So I used to find something creative, like that's not really a priority right now. Or I'd find something else so that I didn't have to say those words, right? So really pay attention right now to what are you putting out to the universe, because you're attracting back lack and scarcity. So you need to know what you're putting out there. Okay, so I do have something for you at the end of the show for scarcity and lack that will help you. Okay, so do stay on to the end so that you can download it. So also, like on the same theme, we have the Child. And this is asking you to look at situations in your life with like childlike wonder, right? Something new, so that you can start to change your belief systems to help you to move forwards. Again, we've got the moon in the back of the card. Okay, so Where can you bring more happiness, joy? Where can you be more playful? Where can you let go of being so serious in your life and start to live with more childlike wonder and joy? Okay. And lastly, in this area, we have open to love. So with the first card, I really felt like a heart wall block coming in. Okay. So this for me is very much about opening up your heart. When we have experienced hurt, pain, loss, is someone cheating or mistreating us, we tend to block our heart center. Okay. If we want to attract something new to us, like, new love, better love, more kindred spirits to us, better opportunities, we need to be able to open our heart center. So this would be a good opportunity to really open your heart. Okay, so some healing to be done. My suggestion would be doing it through the Akashic records so that we can clear any soul wounds, any relationship issues, vows, contracts, agreements, and all of those things. So we will be focusing on that in the next episode. So be open to love. I know fear can come up when we have experienced something. There's the fear of being in the same place again, fear of being hurt again, and all of those things, like fear of losing money again. It doesn't necessarily have to be around relationships. We can have that, fear of losing all of our money, or, fear of being ripped off, or whatever it may be. So this is definitely a time to do some heart healing so that you can lower your walls and call in more love, more opportunities, more kindred spirits, more people that are in alignment with you. Okay, so this takes us up to the new moon. Okay, so the new moon is in Taurus on the 19th of May. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Taurus is very homely, very grounded, very earthy sign. Okay, so this is definitely a good time to get grounded, connect with the earth, look at different ways that you can connect with the earth, spend time out in nature, bring some of that outside inside, and really look at your stability. Okay, so it might be that you want to look at financial stability. It might be that you want to look at strengthening your relationships at this time with the support of Taurus, or it may be that you want to commit to a new self-care practice, and all of this is supported by the new moon in Taurus. So new moon is time for us to set our intentions. Okay, and I would highly suggest that you write them down. Okay, when we write things, it kind of adds magic and helps to send our wants, dreams, desires out to the universe. So definitely there's magic behind writing things out, not just having it in your head. And also it gives you something physical to look at when you are in the process of manifesting. So the first card that came out was intentionality. So get crystal clear with the things that you want to create in the next lunar cycle. Okay, so each lunar cycle is about 29.5 days. Okay, so be really clear, really specific about what it is that you want so that you can manifest it, right? If you're not clear, if you're not crystal clear and you just say, I want more money, the universe can't really help you with that, because it might just drop 2p and say, well, I've given you more money. You asked for more money, here's 2p, right? So be really, really crystal clear about your intentions. Okay, I can't express that strongly enough. Now, with the new moon comes an opportunity for us to renew. Okay, so on the day of the new moon, our energy tends to be very, very low. So apart from getting clear on our intentions, we don't want to do anything else. Okay, it's not the time to start planning, to socialize, to do all of the things, right? Because our energy is low, because it's a reflection of the moon. So the moon's energy is very, very low. Our energy is going to be low, and it's going to gain momentum over the next 2 weeks. So there will be specific things to do at each phase. At the new moon, renewal and relax, really, really important, right? So the 3 days of the new moon, okay, so you've got the new moon, and then you go into the waxing crescent moon. You don't want to do a lot of different things. Take the opportunity to relax, to renew, to really think about the next month ahead, right? That's going to be really, really important. If we don't renew our energy, we're going to be running on empty. And when we're running on empty, then it's very hard for us to focus on the things that we want to focus on. Okay, so do take the time, schedule it in now, right, to take a few hours between around the new moon to relax and to renew. Okay, the day before the new moon would be the best day to do that, so either the day before or on the new moon. So another card from a different deck, you need to re-energize, right? So really spend time in meditation or journaling, or whatever works for you, maybe just walking in the woods, to re-energize. So this is to clear, to make positive space and harmony with this particular card. So this would be a really good time to smudge your house, for example, and your environment, even your car, your land, right? So that you're clearing out old energy and ready for new energy to come in. So with a new moon, we want to be in a positive place. We want lots of new energy coming in. We don't want to bring the emotions and the things that didn't work from the last moon phase. We want to bring in a fresh. Okay, so this would be a great time for a smudging ritual, for clearing your energy, for having a bit of a declutter. The important thing to remember is you don't want to be doing too many things just because the moon's energy is really low. So your energy is going to be low, but smudging is going to be really, really powerful. So get really, really clear on what it is that you want to manifest. So you've got two aces here. You've got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords is your mental, right? And the Ace of Wands is kind of the action-taking, masculine energy, right? It's not enough to set your intentions. So get clear with your intentions on the new moon or the 2 days after, okay? And for the next couple of days, go into that even more, okay? The next couple of days are about gaining clarity on that intention. So what do you need to do to make that happen, right? And that's where the Ace of Wands, or the Ace of Wands comes in, is to make an action plan, right? We need to take action. We can't just put out a manifestation or a dream or a desire and not take action on it. Otherwise, it will just be a dream. It will never come into reality. So get crystal clear about what it is that you want. Make a plan, okay? Really, think about all the action steps that you need to take to help you to get there, and then take the action steps, right? Really, really important. And have faith that you can have anything that you want to have, right? We need to have faith in ourselves, the universe, our guides, our higher self, to help us to bring these things into our reality, right? So I know we're talking about new moon, and she is bathing under a full moon, but I really felt that this was important because full moon is when we start to see evidence that our dreams are manifesting, right? So we've set our intentions, we've got clarity, we're taking action. And then as we approach the next full moon, we're starting to trust a little bit more, because we're starting to see that our manifestations are taking shape. Okay, so that's why I put that card there. And also make sure that what you're manifesting is in alignment with your purpose and your mission. So knowing what your soul purpose is really, really important. Okay, I can't stress that enough. If you don't know what your soul purpose is, what you're here to do, life can be very, very difficult. Okay, it can be very, very unfulfilling. It can be challenging. So this is a reminder to really connect in at the new moon to your soul purpose, okay, and get that clarity. What am I here to do? Is this in alignment with my soul's journey, with my soul's purpose, right? Because that will help you to create a roadmap of exactly where it is that you're going, so that you can learn the lessons that you're here to learn. You can experience the things that you're here to experience. You can help the people that you are here to help, and you can make an impact in the world. You won't be able to do any of that if you're not in alignment with your soul purpose. Okay, so feel free to reach out to me if you want to know more about soul purpose. Okay, but make sure whatever it is that you are wanting to manifest, that it is in alignment with your purpose. Otherwise, you're not going to manifest it. Okay, because it won't be in your highest or best good if it's not in alignment with you. Okay, so lastly, I asked, what do we need to clear in, or what do we need to activate this month to help us to move forwards? So the first activation was the crown chakra upgrade. Now, our crown chakra on top of our heads connects us to source energy. Okay, so it's our divine connection, holy experiences, and it is a miraculous energy. So all three cards fell out at the same time. Also, Earth Star activation. So our Earth Star is about 12 inches below our feet and really grounds us to the earth. It's our security, our stability. It's the first chakra in our chakra system. And then we had inner earth, and this is our base chakra at the bottom of our spine. And this is about strength, security, and laying foundations. So I'm going to drop my wealth alignment activation into the comments. You can download that for free, and it will actually activate your whole chakra system. So not just the three, but all 9 chakras we deal with in this activation. So I'll make sure that you can download that. So that will come across the screen now. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'd love to know how it resonated with you, what's come up for you, what action steps you're going to take to help you to make this month the most powerful month yet, and how you are going to move forwards. I'll make sure that you have all the links so that you can download different things to help you to move forwards. I look forward to seeing you next week on the show, when we are going to be taking a journey into our Akashic records to do some healing. So have a fabulous week. I look forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you all then. Bye for now.